Alright guys, this intermission update has way more than anyone knew, including brand new VIP skins, forgotten friends potentially returning, and even a complete concepted collab rework. Let's get into it. One of the biggest announcements from the recent Forsaken Q&A was that more VIP skins are finally coming to the game. Ever since the VIP Game Pass released, it hasn't received much new content outside of small additions like the VIP Slasher skin, which got reworked from Jason. So seeing the devs finally expand it is definitely good news for anyone that actually owns VIP. Right now, 3 new VIP skins have been confirmed: Shedletsky, Cool Kid, and Elliot. The only one we've actually seen so far is VIP Shedletsky, and honestly, it looks really good. The skin was designed by J3 Eyes, who showed off the original concept art, and it features a fully golden design with a helmet that honestly gives off massive Doombringer vibes. It also got teased with brand new music for the Who Wins emotes. It's also great to see another fan-made concept officially make it into the game. And with the intermission update getting closer, there's a chance we'll see the skin release alongside it. As for Cool Kid, we still have absolutely no official look at the skin yet, but there have already been plenty of fan-made concepts floating around. One of the funniest ideas is a green SpongeBob flexing his dollar bills. Honestly, it would be a perfect VIP skin since he still doesn't have a skin with all this drip. While another popular concept by Anethor gives Cool Kid a sparkling hoodie, Crocs, and those shades that you usually see. Right now, these are only fan ideas, so we'll just have to wait and see what direction the devs decide to take. Then we have Elliot, who is probably the biggest mystery out of the 3. There hasn't been a single concept or teaser shown off yet, although it would make sense if the devs based it on one of Elliot's older work at a pizza place avatars, similar to what they're doing with Shedletsky. Well, it seems like it. And yeah, this is definitely a good step for VIP. A lot of players have wanted every killer and survivor to eventually receive their own exclusive VIP skin, and if Forsaken keeps expanding the collection like this Game Pass could honestly become one of the best things you can buy. Which VIP skin are you most excited to see? There is actually one part of Forsaken's lore that still hasn't gone anywhere, and that is Noob's friends. When the entire 6-star update first released, Noob received a bunch of new milestone renders that expand story, and one of the biggest reveals was that he wasn't actually alone. In the milestone 3 render, we got our first look at several of Noob's friends, yet ever since then they've completely disappeared, and we also got this photo of all of his friends together. We haven't heard anything else about them. Spilled Gravy has been making some really cool concepts based around them. Each of the characters has their own unique Bloxy Cola design, with every soda referencing different classic Roblox items. One suggestion that a lot of people liked was giving Noob the classic blockade drink instead, while one of his friends would receive the original Bloxy Cola. Honestly, that would probably make a lot more sense and help each character stand out while still keeping the soda theme. Another thing as well is that they redesigned every single ghost burger, so each has a different design to them. Instead, they all represent an iconic Roblox food item, like the classic pizza, hot dog, or sandwich, and it would make a fun way to reference old Roblox while also expanding on Noob's lore at the same time. Like, for real, I'm surprised none of these skins were even added during the 6-star update. Maybe the devs felt it didn't fit the story they wanted to tell, but Forsaken already has plenty of reference skins based on Roblox history, and Guest has several of these skins connected to his own lore, so it would make sense for Noob to receive the same treatment, and it would be a shame if they never appeared outside of a single milestone render. Would you actually want to see Noob's friends added into the game? After months of waiting, one of Forsaken's most forgotten collab skins has finally received an incredible fan rework. Mr. Purple has officially finished the complete redesign for Metronet, and honestly, he absolutely cooked with this concept. Instead of using the basic animations, Metronet gets an entirely new intro, while the idle animation based directly on how the Lumion behaves in Lumion Legacy. Even the movement has been completely reworked, with Metronet now gliding than simply walking, making the skin feel more accurate to the original game. The attacks are where this concept really shines. Almost every animation references one of Metronet's actual moves from Lumion Legacy. The basic stab animation is inspired by Phantom Slash, while Void Rush uses the puppet-like hands from Charade before finishing with Dark Surge. Even the teleport animation looked perfect for this skin, where we see Mr. Purple then come in for the stun, and yeah, bro is just floating backwards. And even the outro being completely changed to better fit the character. The kill animations are probably the best part. Instead of the standard kill, Metronet traps players inside a capture disc using its Void Star, almost like you're capturing a Lumion. There's even a special interaction with Jake Guest 1337, where Metronet completely counters the attack before finishing him off with an explosion. Small details like that make the entire concept feel so much more unique. Mr. Purple didn't stop there either. He even designed Alpha and Gamma variants for the skin, inspired by the rare Lumion Legacy forms. The Gamma version would even be a exclusive to Milestone 4 Nolly, giving players another rare skin to grind for. Honestly, this is one of the highest quality fan concepts I've seen for Forsaken. Every animation feels faithful to Lumion Legacy while still fitting perfectly into Forsaken, and I genuinely think this deserves to become an official collab rework in-game. Would you actually want to see this skin added to the game? Someone even leaks the Ringmaster's moveset already. I have to show you it because of how good this moveset is. And these animations are insane. So it's based off of the concept of the different elemental abilities that Ringmaster has, with the electricity going pretty insane. And then being able to go between different elemental effects with all of them doing different things. And honestly, this makes the Ringmaster one of the most unique survivors in the game and can create some playstyles against the killer, where you can actually box, do 90s, and even just spawn items into the game. And it doesn't seem like the rotation between different abilities is too long, so it actually plays well for Ringmaster and probably won't make them too overpowered. A Slice of Yo made this for fun, so it wasn't even leaked, and I'm guessing they're making their own game. They just wanted to make this as a joke. So if you ever wanted to see how the Ringmaster plays out, this is probably the best video you'll get for it. Zombie King is supposed to be one of the biggest killers in the game that was compared to King and even Sixer. But the thing is, Zombie King is based off of old classic Roblox games where you would see this large zombie and you'll probably get scared by it because he's like the biggest boss in the game. As one game we know Zombie King is from is Police v Zombies. But just from this, there was also something hidden that people only realized when Zombie King was first shown off. As also, there was an infected Shedletsky skin which made him green, and it had the same face as when he's dead. And I don't think we've seen that skin since then, and definitely would be perfect for Zombie King's update. Zombie King seems like he's more planned for chapter 4, so it's very unlikely we'll get this guy anytime soon. Definitely the old design of Zombie King needs a new redesign. Comma has actually made another model design for Zombie King. Comma actually made the design kind of smaller than what we would expect, but in a way where Zombie King is much more blockier. But this is kind of like the redesign that we could expect from Forsaken. People are still confused on what Forsaken are trying to do with Zombie King, as it could look something like the Stalker redesign or even Cool Killer, which is another killer that hasn't seen the light of day. So it'd be pretty difficult to figure out what this Zombie King redesign will look like. People still do find this one really cool, as yeah, it's like the only updated thing we've got in a while. So finally seeing Zombie King like this is definitely going to get people more hyped for this killer. There was something completely missing that we thought we would get back in the day, and this was the Slasher v Guest 1337 LMS. The thing is, this LMS was teased back then, but we never saw a release of it because Vlad said that they weren't particularly planning to release it. So there were just a bunch of custom ones made, and it just seemed weird for Slasher to not get it with Guest, since every other killer that's come out recently has an LMS between them and the survivor. But finally, after ages, it's actually coming, with Vlad finally showing off the teaser, and I can't lie, it does sound like Prince of Persia type vibes that you get. It's like you're playing Assassin's Creed where you're trying to run away from the Templars and they're just chasing right behind you. Honestly, it doesn't even sound like the Slasher to me. But definitely, this is one thing people were waiting for so long, and having it be like some cinematic LMS makes the wait worth it. But then again, there was also this hidden killer people don't really remember about, and a while back I actually made a video on this, which was Guest 1458. Honestly, we don't even know much about this guy. There was supposed to be some sort of killer that turned out bad and got caught into an explosion, to where half of their face was kind of like Two-Face. So bro wanted to get revenge on Guest. With Guest 1458, there's supposed to be a star glitcher, and a star glitcher is another killer that's supposed to come to the game as well. So Guest 1458 probably got scrapped for them instead. So a lot of people are kind of expecting the LMS to be towards more of the lore side, as it's not really about them two having beef, and it's more about how the war was. The rest of it will probably sound like exactly what people are expecting. And definitely having those soldier footsteps at the beginning is exactly everyone wants anyway. So do you think this LMS theme actually stays? So a lot more is on the way, and the future of Forsaken looks great. What are you most excited to see in game? Like and subscribe right now. We are noobing it.